I'm Boyd Summerhays, and you're watching Breaking Par.
You're watching Breaking Par.
Breaking Par. Breaking Par.
Breaking Par.
Breaking Par. Breaking Par.
Breaking Par.
Breaking Par.
Breaking Par.
Breaking Par. Breaking Par. I'm Monet Flores, and you're watching Breaking Par.
What's going on, you guys? On this episode of Breaking Par, we are in Sedona, Arizona at the beautiful Sedona Golf Resort, joined by future Grand Canyon University star Monet Flores. We've got a little treat for you today at SGR.
Okay.
We got you a caddy.
Thanks.
This is unlike any caddy any golfer has ever had. I promise you that.
Okay.
I'd like to introduce you to Tex.
Oh my God.
Hey, how's
Oh.
it going, y'all? Let's play some golf.
Sedona, Arizona is one of the top 3 mountain biking destinations in the country, and it's also a golf mecca as well. Today, we're gonna combine the two of them. We're bringing out local mountain biking legend Jeff Harris, AKA Tex, to act as caddy and mountain biking tour guide. We're playing 2 signature holes here at Sedona Golf Resort, number 10 and number 18. Monet's goal is to par better these 2 signature holes, but she has to follow Tex the whole way. The final twist, so that we make things a little easier on Tex, we're only gonna let Monet pick 4 clubs to play these 2 holes. This is something that's never been done before, mountain biking and golfing. Let's get it done.
The Breaking Par guys called me out here. They asked me to help feature the Sedona Golf Resort. And of course I was like, heck yeah. My only condition was that they hooked me up with a sweet room with a view, and they really came through. I'm Monet Flores. I'm a model and golfer, and I just committed to play on the golf team at GCU. I ended up picking GCU because of the amazing amenities that they offer all their athletes, and both of my coaches are really close to my heart. I started playing golf around the age of 2. I picked it up watching my dad. I currently play on the Cactus Tour, and this summer I'll be playing in a few USJ events as well. As much as I love golf, when I attend GCU, my #1 priority will be education. I'll be studying business and finance, and my goal when I'm finished is to attend law school as well.
Would you say you're a pretty good golfer?
I would say I'm a pretty decent golfer. There's always more practice though. So the biggest challenge that they gave me was that I had to ride a mountain bike from tee to green with Tex. I have never ridden a mountain bike before, so it's definitely a challenge. The first hole that we headed out to was number 10. Totally understandable why number 10 is their signature hole. You get a view of Cathedral Rock and most of Sedona. It's absolutely breathtaking.
Signature hole number 10, here we are. But before we get this thing kicked off, as you know, you're only gonna get 4 clubs today. We can't weigh Tex down with a bag full of clubs, okay?
Okay.
I wanna forecast this with you really quick.
So after going over the scorecard with Ryan, I selected 3-wood, 6-iron, pitching wedge, and putter.
Can you handle those?
I can handle it.
All right, let's load him up.
I think we're ready.
All right.
So hole number 10, it's a little left to right type of shot. Everything leans towards the rest of the course. Tex, I think it's gonna be a 6-iron on this one.
Far better, Monet. Let's get it done.
Nice shot. Looks good to me. Yeah, that rolled out a little bit.
Nice shot, 15 feet.
Aimed a little left, wanted it to kick right, which it did. But I really didn't have time to even think about the shot because I had to ride a mountain bike from tee to green. So have you ever caddied and mountain biked at the same time?
I have not. Although once a year we do get to come out to this course and do a mountain bike race called the Bike and Brew. It's a really good time. Some people call it mountain bike heaven, but there is no golf involved.
Hey, can I ring the bell?
We gotta go chase that white ball.
All right.
Follow me. This is just the beginning.
Awesome. Oh God. So we hop on. I didn't get on very gracefully, but I did the best that I could. We hopped on, went over, and then he took me down this really cool little route.
Putter?
Putter. Got up to the green, noticed I had a little downhill left to right. I think especially at the hole, it's gonna wanna turn on me.
All right, Monet, drain it for all of Sedona.
All right. Just lagged it. Finished with a par. I'll take it. Ready for the next one?
You bet. Let's go rock 18.
All right. So after I parred number 10, Tex picked a route that we would take to 18, where Tex decided to try a few of his cool little jumps. Oh my God. And I was totally amazed. You don't realize how hard it is until you get on the bike and then see someone doing it next to you. After my nerves had kind of cooled off, I was really able to start enjoying it and look around and enjoy the view and just kind of cruise on the bikes. Was such an amazing experience. Honestly, it's probably a once-in-a-lifetime experience to ride a mountain bike on a golf course.
Here we are. We've made it to the 18th tee box. That was quite a wild ride to get here.
Yeah, definitely. Tex took me the more scenic route. It wasn't until I got off the bike and realized that my white skirt was completely ruined and full of mud. I'm a mountain biker.
All right, it's the last hole of our challenge here. Signature hole 18, par 4. Check it out, downhill, playing 320 today.
18, the signature hole at Sedona, is absolutely beautiful. It's a little dogleg to the left, and I selected to hit a 3-wood. I thought it would put me in a really good position for a nice little pitching wedge in. I think that one should work. Felt like I hit a really good 3-wood off the tee, little baby draw, which helped the roll out towards the green.
Good shot.
Thanks.
Let's go get that ball.
All right, I'm gonna follow you.
Oh, that was a fancy dismount.
Come to find out, 3-wood was the perfect club. Happy I selected it.
What club are you gonna use?
I think I'm gonna use the pitching wedge on this one.
I just stuck.
Left myself about 8 to 10 feet for birdie. Hand me the money, club. Thanks.
Great shot in here.
It'll work.
All right, let's see it, Monet.
Got up there, felt really comfortable with the putt, little left to right, but I aimed on the edge, didn't want to give the hole away. Nice stroke.
Wow. Nice.
Yes, and synced it. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
You're awesome,
right on.
man. Hey.
Sweet. It's done.
There you have it. Par and then birdie. 2 perfect holes on a perfect day. I'm Monet Flores, and I just birdied 18 at SGR.
Awesome. I love the dropping of the putt.
As much as I'm incredibly passionate about golf.
Okay, when I attend GCU.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reach back and grab the back of your chair and kind of move it.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I hate snakes. It looks so real.
Want to play Arizona's best courses at the best available rates and avoid those annoying booking fees? TroonGolfAZ.com is all you need for Arizona's best courses at the best available rates all over the state. TroonGolfAZ.com features Arizona's most iconic courses, including Troon North, The Boulders, Whirlwind, Sun Ridge Canyon, and more. Come on, life's too short to play subpar golf. Visit TroonGolfAZ.com to book your next tee time today.
Good morning, Frank. Let's go make more dreams come true. For you are the Duo Man. And golfers around the world count on you to help them hit the ball farther and straighter. Golf bless you, Frank, for your relentless pursuit of low compression technology.
That's a 29, another 29.
For decades of drop tests and data gathering.
Record some data, huh, Frank?
For the ball that's still first and soft.
Go again.
Let's do this.
Wilson Staff Duo, the ball that started it all.
Hello, I'm Ed Gowan, Executive Director of the Arizona Golf Association, and today we're going to debunk a few rules myths. I've been in love with the rules for a long time. I worked 8 years with the Tour, worked with the PGA Tour, the LPGA, and I've done US Opens for 38 years. So it's kind of ingrained in me, and I understand why these myths will sometimes confuse people. The first one, a ball falling off a tee. It happens. Everybody says add one. Well, that's really not the case. In fact, there's a rule 11-3 that addresses it. Until a player actually makes a stroke trying to hit the ball's not in play, so nothing that happens then can cause a penalty. So you just put it back on the tee and play away, no penalty. The next myth is order of play around the putting green. Most people think that until everyone's on the green, no one putts. And the myth is unfortunately wrong, and Rule 10-2 and 10-3 cover that. Let's say I'm on the green 40 feet from the hole and my opponent is just off the green and he's only 15 feet from the hole. Everybody thinks he has to go first before I play. In fact, farthest from the hole always plays first. Okay, just to clarify, there's a difference between stroke play and match play. They're two different games. In stroke play, if you play out of turn, there's no penalty unless one player is doing something to assist another.
What would be an example of that?
I'm going to go first on a par 3 so you can see how the ball flies, because I'm out of it and you're right in the hunt. But in match play, if you play out of turn, he doesn't get a penalty for that. Your opponent can recall your stroke and say, that was a great putt, let's see you make it again. There was a situation in the Ryder Cup where Ballesteros did that to somebody. A young player was off the green and he had a long putt, and he looked at it and the guy chipped and he said, I don't think you were away. And the guy says, well, what do you mean? I wasn't on the green. He said, no, farthest from the hole plays first. I think I was farther. We're gonna have to measure. Just got in the guy's head. The guy was farther away, but just messed with him. He had no idea. So let's put a ribbon around this one. When you're out playing with your friends, remember in stroke play, farthest from the hole plays first, even if the other person is not on the green with you. We have one final myth today, and that's the flagstick being attended. When can you have it attended? Most people believe you can't have it attended until the ball's on the putting green. Actually, that's not true. Under Rule 17, a player may have the flagstick attended at any point on the golf course, from anywhere. It doesn't really matter. In fact, you can have it held up over the hole if he happens to be behind a hill and can't see the top of the flag. But don't let the ball hit the flagstick while it's being attended or you'll get a penalty.
So just if the caddy's touching it?
Now, here's where you get into the decisions. Close enough to touch it. He doesn't have to be touching it. He could be 5 feet away. If he could reach out and touch it, that's close enough. That's attended. Nobody knows that, by the way. That's why I have a job. It's a lot of fun doing rules, though. One time I was at on the PGA Tour. Jack Nicklaus had a ball off in the rough in a muddy spot, and being an unfamiliar official, he aggressively said, where's my nearest relief from this mud? And I said, Jack, there's nothing in the rules that gives relief for casual mud. You're going to have to play it. And he said, I didn't think you'd get that one. Thanks, I got it.
That's awesome.
That's great.
If a player is granted relief by an official, even if it's wrong, and plays the shot, he's entitled to go with that stroke. He's not held by the rule, he's held by the ruling of the official. You never whine when a player tries to get to you. That's part of the fun of the game.
Your Arizona Golf Association has been serving Arizona for almost a century. Founded in 1923, it serves as the official governing body of amateur golf in Arizona. The AGA hosts over 50 golf tournaments featuring USGA qualifiers, state and city championships, and the popular AGA Golf Days. For their over 50,000 members, the AGA provides great benefits such as access, special discounts, and an official USGA handicap. Get your membership today by going to azgolf.org and get into the game with your Arizona Golf Association.
Schatzberg's up 3 with 3 to go.
Hey you, yeah you there, watching TV. Switch on your DVR and leave the couch behind. Get the drive you need at Infinity of Scottsdale. With the selection of Infinities you want and some of the best offers in the state. We've been taking care of our customers for over 25 years now. Maybe that's why we've been recognized with a ton of awards. Come see me, Louie, and I'll get you the Infinity you want. That's the power of Infinity of Scottsdale.
Today, breaking par is at Cerulean Advanced Fitness and Wellness. These guys take a whole new approach on how to prepare for your next round of golf. We have professional golfer Chelsea Pezzola with us to get an inside look. Okay, what is this thing?
I am Fabrice Deschoux, the CEO of Cerulean. People ask us, what's Cerulean? Cerulean is all about cellular health. A lot of people are focused on taking care of their body at the physical level. We're here to help you take care of your body at the cellular level.
So I think golf is one of the sports where people kind of overlook the need for recovery in between rounds and sessions. If you're not recovering properly, first of all, your performance is not going to be optimized. And secondly, it's going to lead to injury. Basically, what we can do here is not only prevent those injuries from happening, but if they do happen, get you back a lot faster and get you playing a lot better. Today we're going to be taking Chelsea through a number of our different modalities specific to the golf population. Then we're going to be going into our training on the AlterG anti-gravity treadmill. From there we'll switch over more to the recovery side. We'll get her in a whole body Arctic cryotherapy. We'll follow that up with a localized Arctic cryotherapy treatment where we can target more of a sport specific area. And then we'll go to the cellular repair and compression therapy to really optimize recovery.
Why is fitness so important to you and so important for women that are getting into golf?
I think any time when you're at a pro level, any way you can improve your game is taking a huge step forward. And what a lot of people don't realize is fitness is a huge part of golf. There's so many things that you can do to really further your body, which then furthers your golf game.
We're going to be zipping her into the AlterG anti-gravity treadmill, creating a pressure differential to take up to 80% of the body weight off her legs.
Chelsea, get out of there! She's so scared.
What we're going to be having you do today is lateral movement, so we're really working on that hip mobility. So this is very great for golfers. Kind of like training on the moon, we're creating a buoyancy effect, but instead of using water, we're using negative pressure.
So does it feel like you're barely moving, or what?
I feel like I'm moving my legs, but have no weight on them.
This is how people like LeBron James warm up for a basketball game. So get a nice cardiovascular warm up, but you're not getting any leg fatigue. So you can do this all day.
This has got to be one of the most famous things you guys do in here, right?
Oh, without a doubt. All right, Chelsea, you ready to try out whole body cryo?
Oh yeah,
All right, let's go ahead and get you right in here. Okay, so we're gonna lift you up so your head and neck is still exposed to room air. You're still breathing normally. The rest of your body is gonna be being misted with negative 250-degree gaseous nitrogen. We're activating the thermoreceptors on the outer layer of the skin, telling the brain we're going into hypothermia. So in terms of athletic benefits, we just exercised, worked up a lot of lactic acid. That's normally followed by an inflammatory response that would leave you sore tomorrow. Well, we can almost completely negate that inflammatory response, so less soreness should just allow you to train a little bit harder tomorrow or play a better round of golf tomorrow as well. So this is great for golfers for recovery, prevention of injury, as well as a number of other health benefits that'll keep you on the field playing better for longer. All right, let's go ahead and get you down here. Feel some better range of motion, feel a little bit looser, a little endorphin release going.
Let's see the golf swing. Let's see the golf swing. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Next, we're gonna do the localized Arctic cryotherapy where we can use the same technology but just hit a sport-specific pain.
So that'll be good for my shoulders?
It'll be perfect, exactly. So we'll go ahead and get in there. So it's the same technology as we just had in there, but here we just target it to a more sport-specific injury or pain. You're gonna be feeling real good after this.
Shoulders feeling a lot looser, which is good for me.
All right, Chelsea, you ready to move on to our next? We're gonna go set you up with some compression and cellular repair therapy.
Go into it.
Yeah, step into those holes there.
This is so cool, I've never seen this.
Yeah. All right, Chelsea, so what we have here is Normatec hip compression. So obviously as you golf, you use those hips quite a bit. They're gonna be a little sore. So here's gonna really help with your hip mobility. This here is a cellular repair therapy. What we're doing is carrying a chemical signal to your brain, kind of tricking into creating its own free radical antioxidant response. It's just really gonna extend the longevity of your career so we can really keep you playing better for longer.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I might have started a new addiction. I think this is a really cool concept that not a lot of people would think about. Actually getting in the modalities and feeling how much they were adjusting my hips and feeling how good I feel now, I think it's so cool and I'm really excited to add it into my everyday routine.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's Cerulean, and that's a way to take your golf game to the next level. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go fly the drone.
So, how often you come here?
It's my first time, but looking to make it a part of my regular routine.
Where'd you get those pants?
No, I bought them at my local golf facility next door.
Nestled in the foothills of the McDowell Mountains of North Scottsdale lies one of Arizona's finest public golf courses, McDowell Mountain Golf Club. Experience 7,027 yards of pure desert golf woven amongst Arizona's natural desert landscape and featuring expansive views of the valley. After your round, enjoy one-of-a-kind American cuisine at the Mesquite Grill, our exquisite indoor-outdoor restaurant and bar. Come play one of Arizona's premier public golf courses. Come play McDowell Mountain.
You already know the most important part of your game is the equipment. Your equipment should be tailor-fit to you and only you. So why wouldn't you get fit by the best in the industry? Cool Clubs is the future of golf. They have an advanced shaft database that complements their proprietary fitting software and gives fitters the tools and data needed to provide unparalleled service and performance. Whether you're a tour pro or an amateur player, revive your passion and insert yourself into the future of golf.
Only at Cool Clubs.
Guys, if you're gonna spend the money to have equipment like the pros, you might as well occasionally play like them too.
As of this winter, you can play like a pro because Troon has introduced a new caddy program for clubs in Scottsdale with Caddy Master. The service is available at Troon properties such as Boulders, the Phoenician, Troon North, and the Weston Kierland.
For me, the caddy allows you to really look around and enjoy the golf course instead of always focused on where do I need to aim or where's the next hole at. I think the caddy really elevates the experience.
If you're from out of town, you know, and you've never played some of these boss courses like Troon North or the Boulders, there's some blind shots, right? There's some tough greens occasionally, and that's where a caddy really can come in.
4Caddy especially will spot balls for you, which is really, really essential at a difficult course, because if you're off the fairway a little bit, more than likely you're not going to find your ball, but the caddy can kind of make finding the ball possible.
4Caddies are a great idea, especially at some of the more aggressive Troon courses. But if he's out there in the fairway waving his arms and you don't know what it means, then you're going to be the one that looks ridiculous. Whether you're an avid golfer or someone from out of town knocking off some bucket list courses, these caddies can really complement your round.
I caddy because I golf a lot. You know, most of the caddies that you're gonna have are avid golfers too, so they're gonna most likely want to be out there with you to help you. If you're going, you know, through the course, you're not having your best day, you're in the sand, you're, you know, in the desert, I'm gonna help you find that ball before you'd be able to get there anyways. You know, I'll be able to rake that sand, and you don't have to. You know, you can be with your friends, you can experience the course, and I'm just gonna make sure the odds and ends that you would normally have to do if you didn't take a caddy are taken care of.
For the people at home, let's just get this out of the way right now so it's a non-issue. What do you tip your caddy?
Gosh, if I'm gonna give you a number.
All right. Nobody likes talking about tipping, but these guys depend on tips like a waiter at a restaurant does. The average tip for a 4Caddy who's taking care of you and all the other guys in your foursome is like $20 per player and up. And a single bag caddy, meaning he's dedicated all day to you and only you, is like $30 and up. But if he's helped you drop some extra birdie putts, throw him a 50 or a C note.
That's a good tip. That's more than what I'd expect.
Yeah,
I know
it's not fun talking
yeah,
about tips.
No.
Hey, this is breaking part.
No.
Sometimes we got to get in there a little bit.
Well, if you'd like to do a loop with Charlie or any of these talented caddies, hit your local Troon course or visit troon.com.
Go check out these awesome Troon courses with someone who knows what they're doing.
This is a KBSS taper. And the reason why I came up with this is because there was a need for a lower spinning shaft, a more penetrating flight. It's awesome in the wind. This shaft was designed specifically to address the people that spin the ball too much and consequently don't have that great of dispersion in terms of what happens after the ball hits the green. Because it has so little spin, it just flattens out and keeps going to where it's aimed at. That one there was right on the pin. That was what we're looking for. This one here, when you think you're going a little bit left, you're going to look up and you're going to find that the ball's not as left as what you thought it was. One of the things several players have told me is, I'm going to have to get used to aiming more towards the pin. You know, this shaft's currently being played by the #1 player on the Web. Tour, as well as quite a few players on the PGA Tour. We introduced the shaft at Bay Hill. What we were doing, we were gathering information. We weren't trying to fit people. And nearly every one of them wanted to try the shaft. Many of the stronger players spin the ball way too much. And regardless of what shaft they're playing with, this one here has dramatically reduced that spin. This shaft comes at 110 through 130, R through X at every 5 gram increment. So it's a very fittable shaft. The way we achieve the lower spin with this is this shaft has a step pattern in it. So what we've done with the steps on this shaft, we've elongated them so the areas in between, which are each proportional to the one above it, are relatively flat and equal, which makes them more efficient. And also is the reason that we're able to get the kind of launch conditions that we're able to do with this shaft. What happens with this shaft, it reaches its apex and it appears to be on the apex for much longer before it starts its descent. It tends to stay wherever it's hit, within a few feet. The less spin you have, the less you're going to be hitting it offline, generally speaking. The real trick is maintaining a good feel. Usually when you design a shaft that has low spin, it becomes very boardy. But with this type of technology, we've gotten around that. This thing still feels really good and gets the benefits of a shaft that in the past would have felt very boardy. That's the money shot. KBS S-Taper, tour feel, money performance.
Hi, I'm professional golfer Blair O'Neill, and you're watching Breaking Par.
Have you seen the new hit golf show, Breaking Par? Want to know where you can see all the episodes?
Yeah.
Go to breakingpar.net to see all the episodes.
Oh, yeah.
While you're there, join the Breaking Par team and be the first to see new content when it drops.
Might have started a new addiction.
breakingpar.net, where we look at the game through a different lens.
Don't touch that dial.
Your Arizona Golf Association has been serving Arizona for almost a century. Founded in 1923, it serves as the official governing body of amateur golf in Arizona. The AGA hosts over 50 golf tournaments featuring USGA qualifiers, state and city championships, and the popular AGA Golf Days. For their over 50,000 members, the AGA provides great benefits such as access, special discounts, and an official USGA handicap. Get your membership today by going to azgolf.org and get into the game with your Arizona Golf Association.